Hello dear students, I welcome you to my this video channel. I am Dr. Yusuf Hanif Sheikh, Associate Professor, Department of Physics, Shivaji College, Kannada. Today I am going to teach you reverse biased diode. When a battery is connected to the diode with N region connected to the positive terminal and P region is connected to the negative terminal, the junction diode is said to be reverse biased as shown in figure. In a reverse bias, the applied voltage is in the same direction as that of the barrier potential. Under this condition, the majority carriers, electrons in the N region, are attracted away from the junction towards the positive potential of the battery, and the holes present in the P regions are attracted away from the junction towards the negative potential of the battery. Because of this, the number of negative ions in the P region and positive ions in the N region increases, hence the depletion layer widens and the barrier potential increases. Thus no carrier is crossing the junction. Therefore, current through PN junction due to majority carrier is zero. When a PN junction diode is reverse biased, the width of the depletion layer increases due to increase in the barrier potential as shown in figure. Although in this case, there is no current due to majority carriers due to minority carriers present in each region. There is a small current through the junction. This current is called as a reverse current or reverse saturation current. The reverse saturation current is so called because it does not increase with the increase in magnitude of reverse bias. Since minority carriers are thermally generated, reverse saturation current is extremely temperature dependent. Reverse saturation current is so found to increase approximately 7% per degree centigrade rise in temperature both for germanium and silicon. It approximately doubles for every 10 degrees Celsius rise in temperature for both silicon and germanium. The reverse saturation current is also referred as the leakage current of the PN junction diode. Reverse characteristics. The circuit used to study the reverse characteristics of a PN junction diode is as shown in figure in this slide. The microammeter measures the current flowing and the voltmeter measures the reverse voltage across the diode. The reverse voltage is gradually increased in suitable steps and corresponding microammeter reading is recorded. A graph is then plotted between voltage and current as shown in figure in the slide. This graph is known as the reverse characteristics of a PN junction diode. With the reverse bias, the reverse current remains very small over a long range and increases very slightly with the increase in reverse voltage. This small reverse current is known as reverse saturation current or leakage current. When the reverse bias voltage is increased to certain critical value, the covalent bonds near the junction break down and a large number of electron hole pairs are liberated. The reverse current then increases abruptly to a large value. This phenomenon is known as avalanche breakdown. Due to large current flowing through the junction, diode may be damaged. Hence, the current should be limited by introducing external resistance in the circuit. The maximum voltage that a junction diode can withstand without breakdown is known as reverse breakdown voltage (VB). The reverse characteristics of PN junction diode is not a straight line. Thus, its resistance, that is the voltage to the current ratio, is not constant. Hence, a PN junction diode does not obey Ohm's law and is a non-linear conductor. Resistance of a semiconductor diode. Both the forward and reverse bias characteristics of PN junction diode do not obey Ohm's law. Therefore, the resistance offered by a junction diode depends upon the applied voltage. A diode has two types of resistance such as a static resistance R. The static resistance is offered by a diode when a steady DC current flows through it. It is defined as the ratio of applied voltage across the diode to the steady current flowing through it. Thus, static resistance R is equal to V upon I. The static resistance varies with the applied voltage V and the current flowing through it I. The static resistance in forward bias is denoted by RF and in the reverse bias RR. Now, second type of resistance, dynamic resistance, RD. The dynamic resistance of a junction diode is defined as the ratio of small change in applied voltage to the small change in current produced. It is also called as the AC resistance of the PN junction diode and is denoted by RD. Thus, RD is equal to delta V upon delta I. It is not a constant quantity, but it depends upon the operating potential. The region of the characteristics curve where dynamic resistance is almost independent of the applied voltage is called the linear region of junction diode. And thank you dear students for your patient listening. See you again in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.